We are tracking all the hottest findings in this week's Florida Weekly.
Eric Raditz, the presentation editor, is here just as he is every Thursday at this time. Mark it down like the sunrise and taxes. Eric Raditz will be here.
It's always a pleasure.
We can
count on me.
How's that for that's all I've got. That's the intro.
Okay, well, Florida Weekly this week. Perhaps you've heard of orange is the new black, but in Florida, green is the new orange. And so we take a look at citrus farmers who are having to contend with a disease that's causing our delicious oranges to green. The attempts to keep them growing healthy despite greening disease is proving a real challenge. And we get the data, we talk to the local growers. For example, we know that from 2007 to 2016, the citrus industry lost nearly $8 billion in revenue and more than 160 acres along with 7,500 jobs due to this greening. So with some experts calling this like the AIDS, but in citrus, in that it's deadly, but they're finding ways to keep the produce alive. It's a deep look that will help us all to appreciate that glass of orange juice in the morning a little bit better.
I love Florida Weekly because every time I pick it up, I learn something. And it's a range of topics. Your business section, give us a preview of what your readers can find in this week's business section.
Well, we're very special. It's an eye-popping look at this year's individuals in our Market Pulse edition. So we get to look at the top CEOs, presidents, directors, general managers, business owners that really stand out with very intimate Q&As discussing what they've seen in their various industries changing over the years, how they base success in 2019. We asked them what their superpowers are and we find out. And we're really honored to have these professionals in our community. So that's in this week's Fort Myers Florida Weekly edition and Charlotte. And in 2 weeks, we'll do Naples and Bonita.
You got everybody covered.
Everybody.
Not only do you learn things in Florida Weekly, but you also have some great tips on some entertainment. And who doesn't love a good laugh?
Yes, and so when we take a look at this week, we have some comedy. If you like comedy and you like female comedy, we have it all in this group that they call themselves the Comedianettes, all ladies who join forces and hit the stage for stand-up comedy. We take a close look at one particularly, Marionette Torres. Background, she decided that she couldn't find a stage to perform on. She just started her own show, and now it's going to be playing at the Alliance for the Arts. So see why our writer Nancy Stetson finds it to be so important to write about in this week's A&E.
A lot of fun things always going on this time of year. You know, we're not just a seasonal community anymore. We've got a full calendar of top picks.
Yes, and so if you're not sure what to do, take a look at our calendar. We have picks especially curated this week, and we have Circus Transformus at Broadway Palm Dinner Theater, Summer Singer Songwriter Competition, Pup Walks, Repossessed at the Alliance, and a fundraising event for fallen officer Adam Jobbers Millers at the Bell Tower, and much, much more. I'm not too sure what to do. Go have some fun, make some friends, bring a friend, go by yourself.
Get out of your little comfort zone, right?
Have some fun out there.
All right, Eric, anything else?
NBC2 is awesome.
All right, Eric, thank you so much. We'll see you next week.
Always a pleasure.
This is what's coming up.